poet and a composer from Germany visited Novosibirsk for the opening of the new Goethe Institute, which seeks to bring German culture and language to Siberia.
A market in the snow. Aprons, hats, pots, everyday things. Nora-Eugenie Gomringer, a poet from Bamberg, and the Hamburg photographer Andreas Herzau are on one of their rambles through Novosibirsk. With 1.5 million inhabitants, it's Russia's third largest city. Transports of prisoners being sent to the infamous gulags once passed through Novosibirsk. Today, it's a scientific and administrative center. So it's no surprise that the Goethe Institute wanted to open an office here, about 3,000 kilometers from its branches in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
We see ourselves as a flexible, mobile organization. From here we have access to the east and to the Urals. We'll find partners and we can serve as a contact point in Siberia.
The city of Novosibirsk was founded at the end of the 19th century as a station on the Trans-Siberian Railway linking Moscow with the Far East. Inspiration enough for a poem.
Trains here, rivers and tracks that I can understand. Arteries and veins of Russia. Pretty ruffles on the aprons and curtains. The eyeliner on a perfect face. Painstaking when no one looks. And where they do look, pretending nothing is everything. And of course that everything is nothing.
Photographer Andreas Herzau came here with no particular expectations, but somehow the city has captivated him. The vastness, the cold that drives people off the streets, the tending of memories. One of the relics of the Soviet era, a huge Lenin monument, fascinates him. The Goethe Institute wants to appeal to young people in Siberia, people too young to have memories of the Second World War or Stalinism. The German language is a selling point.
We have 2 million people learning German in Russia. There's a lot of interest in German culture. So it was clear that we needed to open an institute here.
Nora is on her way to visit Alexander Okhotin, nicknamed Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. Hey, привет.
Sasha studied music. For the past 10 years, he's been touring the clubs in Novosibirsk, performing blues classics and his own songs.
Oh, wow.
Nora and Sasha are now good friends, and he helped her a lot with the language.
There are lots of things I couldn't read, and he's taught me a little Russian.
It depends on the people. I wouldn't normally be interested in cultural exchanges. My English is poor, and Nora doesn't speak Russian very well, but we tried hard and managed to communicate.
Andreas Herzau has completed a series of photos of Novosibirsk. The pictures show everyday life in the city, unimposing but unmistakable. The series was such a hit that it's being exhibited in Novosibirsk's State Art Museum.
My experiences in Novosibirsk have opened my eyes to the East. Meeting the people here, especially the young people who are trying hard to find new paths for themselves, has been a wonderful experience. And it's helped me a lot in my own work.
I have discovered a new Novosibirsk, thanks to the visitors who come from a completely different culture and have a different language and mentality.
Nora Gomringer had a premiere in the Siberian city with a slam poetry performance of the Erlkönig by Goethe.
Manch bunte Blumen sind an dem Strand und meine Mutter hat 20 gewandt. Mein Vater, und hörst du nicht, was Erlenkönig mir leise verspricht? Sei ruhig, bleibe ruhig, mein Kind, in dürren Blättern säuselt der Wind.
The audience in Novosibirsk seemed pleased by this meeting of classical poetry and modern music. Meetings are what the Goethe Institute is all about.
Very sweet of you, I thank you. Yeah.